Well, what I'm getting at is, had the Hamas attack never happened, our servicemen and women would have never been in that region in the first place.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely correct. They wouldn't have been there. This was a mechanical failure, apparently, so you would hope that in other circumstances it wouldn't have occurred. But, yeah, they train all over the world. They train at this intense rate all the time. These mishaps happen inside the United States. This is a tragic thing. These are great Americans who are out prepared to, rescue Americans if the president called on them to do so. And unfortunately, this tragedy occurred.
Congressman, how do you feel that the Biden administration has been handling the war overall? There's a lot of anticipation that the anti-Israel sentiment is going to grow largely and quickly as the war progresses. But to this point, what grade would you give?
Well, I don't know that I would necessarily grade the president on this. I think the fact that he has supported Israel both with the money that was there, the weapon systems that were there, the sort of stockpile that was ready to go, I thought that was the right decision to make. I think the rhetoric should be a little bit stronger, though, as far as Hamas goes, and especially Hezbollah. I mean, I would basically tell those guys, look, if you get involved, Hezbollah, we get involved. Israel's our ally. I'd also say to Hamas, I'd give them a 72-hour deadline, give us our people back, or we're coming, and I would go get them. So I'd be a little more. So I'd say probably a failing grade on the rhetoric, the communications, and the intentions. But in terms of the support for Israel, I've been pleased.
Congressman, later this week, Biden is going to meet with Xi Jinping of China. What would you like to see come out of that meeting?
Well, I would love for the president to draw a red line in the sand on several different things. One, intellectual property theft, the trade issues that we still have. The fentanyl that is being sent to the drug cartels is clearly emanating. The precursors for it are clearly emanating in China. We have to put a line in the sand on this and tell the Chinese this can't happen. And basically need to articulate the Philippines. We have a defense agreement with them. If you continue to bully them, we're going to step in and make sure they know that ambiguity exists with regard to Taiwan, and we're going to act accordingly.
Congressman, last question. Why do I'm going to go back to what you mentioned about a failing grade on President Biden's rhetoric regarding this. Why do you think the rhetoric has been, I'll just use the word, so soft? Why do you think we haven't seen a stronger statement, stronger rhetoric?
Look, it's very clear the people who came into the U.S. Capitol the other day and did the pro-Palestinian protests across the country, and I get the distinction between Hamas and the Palestinians that the left wants to try to make. I understand that. But they're all Democrats. There's no Republican out there saying, hey, yay, and supporting these protests, right? So his party, I mean, he's trying to thread a needle, and I think he just needs to forget that and be 100% behind Israel. Doesn't matter politically what's going on here. We need to stand by our ally in the Middle East, and that's the state of Israel.
I don't think the president can forget that. It's too big of his base. There's too many votes. He could lose.
That's right.
Potentially. Yeah, that's what it is nowadays.
Especially we're less than a year away. Right. Yeah.
We're calling it.
Yep.
All right, Congressman Mark Green, as always, sir, thanks for coming on. We appreciate it.